Hi, I'm Sheri Tischer with TCI Business Capital, and here are my top 4 takeaways from the American Staffing Association's June 30th State of the Industry webinar. For those of you who nerd out on stats, statistics show that the staffing industry continues to be a much-needed resource to support job openings, job creation, and economic growth. Here are some examples. 2021 was a record year for the staffing and recruiting industry. And for the first 2 quarters of 2022, a recent ASA survey indicated that revenue was up 10% over 2021. And even though there is existing geopolitical and geoeconomic uncertainty, those who were surveyed expect to maintain that same level of growth throughout the remainder of the year. Some other data points. The staffing index is at an all-time high of 106. The temp help penetration rate also at an all-time high of 2.09%. Great news. Additionally, Clearly Rated conducted a survey. 61% of those businesses surveyed plan to increase their agency spend over the next 12 months. 22% of those plan to increase their spend significantly. So how do you capture this business and take advantage of that growth? That leads me to my second takeaway: responsiveness and reputation. These are the 2 things staffing agencies need in order to stand out and succeed. 91% of companies that Clearly Rated surveyed listed responsiveness as their number 1 reason why they work with the agency that they currently work with. That's huge. Then the next highest category is actually a bucket of things that we will put into a bucket called reputation. These are things like client testimonials, online reviews, referrals, and then independent third-party awards that a staffing agency has earned. So things that really amplify the voices of those who have had great experiences with you. So all those things that fall under reputation. But if you pay attention to these items, responsiveness and reputation, clearly it'll make you stand out from your competitors. Third takeaway. Here I'm going to touch on 3 things that employees are observing and looking for today. And this again comes from ASA research. Number 1, 80% of employees actually want to be in the office at least some of the time, especially Gen Z. Number 2, recruiting mishaps. We're learning from the ASA Workforce Monitor survey that 50% of respondents said that job postings had unrealistic job or skill requirements, and 50% of respondents said that job duties were misrepresented. So I think it's working with both your client company and those who are doing job postings for you to make sure that that's being tightened up, that clear expectations are being set, and we're clearly communicating what the job requirements are. And then thirdly, in this category, retention. 2 top reasons why people left their last job won't come as a huge surprise to you, but being overworked or burnt out, and then poor career growth. What I would say about this is you just must put a professional development program in place. Do you run the risk of training, upskilling, teaching your employees, new skills and then losing them? Yes, of course you do. However, I feel like you run a greater risk of losing them or losing them faster if you don't have a professional development program in place. And then finally, my 4th takeaway comes from Teresa Carroll, former Kelly service executive who joined the last segment of the webinar, had terrific information to share. I'm going to pull out 3 things that she had to share. People, service, profit. Teresa firmly believes that if you treat your people well, they will just naturally provide the service that you need to extend to your clients, and then that will in turn give you the profitability that you're looking for. So treat your people well, they'll treat your clients well, in turn will give you the profits that you're looking for. Second thing, also ties to people, but in this sense, more about talent. Teresa views talent similarly to product in a supply chain. The only difference is talent has a choice. They can choose to be part of your supply chain, or they can choose to be part of your competitor's supply chain. So what are you doing to attract and engage and retain your talent? Finally, our clients want and need access to talent, yet it's no secret we don't have enough people to fill our open jobs. So what does your firm have in place? How are you positioned to attract talent? And not just any talent. How are you positioned to attract very specific pools of talent, such as diverse workers, remote workers, women who left the workforce during COVID, baby boomers who potentially retired early? What are you doing to specifically attract those pools of talent? I hope you grabbed some nuggets of information from my top takeaways. And for those of you who are ASA members, we've included a link to the website for access to the full webinar and to the slide deck. Thanks.